In this video, I'll be giving you my tips on how I've lost weight, how I've made healthy habit changes and everything that has worked for me. Start making these changes now and be the best version of you in 2023. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and another video. So I wanted to make a video on tips on how to start your health and wellness journey, your fitness journey, and basically just be the best version of you, and just what's worked for me, my tips, healthy habits, and just all the things like that. So I am going to be going through everything step by step. So the first thing is find your why. Why do you want to lose weight, and make sure you're doing it for you. So are you doing it because you want to look better, you want to feel a certain way in your clothes, have you got a pair of jeans that you want to be fitting in? I personally have lost a total of 1 stone. I'm still on a weight loss journey. I will talk about what I'm doing more in this video, of course, but I got into a pair of jeans recently and I was like, oh my god, so happy. Like, it wasn't just about the number on the scales, but it was the fact that I fit into these jeans. But basically just find a reason why you want to do it. Don't do it for your boyfriend, friends, family members. You've got to want to do it for yourself, because if you are not doing it for yourself, you are not going to stick to it. So just find your why. So what is going to work for you? So personally for me, I follow the Slimming World plan. I like the discipline of going to group every single week, weighing in. This is just what works for me. I'm not saying that is the only way to lose weight and that is what you should do, but just find what works for you. Is it going to a weight loss group like Slimming World, Weight Watchers? Maybe you could do it online if you didn't want to do a group. Or do you want to do calorie counting? Or do you just want to cut out the takeaways and just move your body more and not follow any like plan or anything like that? Then great, but just find like what is going to work for you and stick to it. Of course, consistency is key. I've been on Slimming World for 6 months. I know it's been a slow weight loss journey, but it's a journey, it's a lifestyle. I didn't want to be super restrictive, not go out, not eat or drink anything bad and drop the weight quickly. I prefer to do it long term, have balance, still have my treats, and you know, lose weight slowly. So Slimming World is just what is working for me. So how to hold yourself accountable. So for me, that is weighing every week, like I've said, but for you it could be, you know, writing a food diary, writing down when you're eating. Maybe you could take pictures, start an Instagram for like your food and workouts, just something to keep yourself accountable. Maybe you and your friend are doing it together. You want to create a WhatsApp group for texting each other, or what you eating today, recipe ideas, but you've just got to find something that is going to keep you accountable. And if weight loss is your goal, then of course weighing yourself weekly is going to be the most thing that could keep you accountable, what I think anyway. But make sure you weigh on the same day, same time, every single week, because for sure your weight is going to fluctuate. If you weigh daily, I would never recommend weighing every single day. Your weight is going to go up and down like crazy, and it's so demotivating to see that. So definitely weigh once a week if you can, and that is also just what works for me. So let's talk about the food. It's definitely all about the food. Of course, exercise, moving your body is key, of course, but having a varied diet, mixing up your food, mixing up your meals. You need to be eating the rainbow, eating loads of different meals, and that is definitely going to help your weight loss. I do loads of what I eat in a day on my channel. Also making sure you're filling up on veggies every day. Try and get as much fruits and veggies as possible. If you can eat like a high protein diet, protein keeps you fuller for longer. For example, I might have scrambled eggs on toast for breakfast. I've got the protein in the eggs. Then I'll have chicken or like sweet potatoes, roasted veggies with like garlic, like the seasoning. Like, your food does not have to be boring at all. You can cook, you know, cottage pie with cheesy mash, gravy, veg. Maybe you want to make homemade chips like in the air fryer. You know, there are so many delicious meals that you can be having for weight loss, and you know, enjoying your meals and still losing weight. So yeah, that is definitely key, to just be excited about your meals. Nothing needs to be boring. So let's talk about meal prep. I personally love to meal prep. I personally just like to do a bunch of lunches. I like to have my lunches in the fridge ready to go, especially if I'm working. I know I've got food to take to work, but even if I'm not working, it's a day off and I'm just at home, I don't always want to cook my lunch. I just want something quick, and I find that when I don't meal prep anything, I'm reaching for like a bag of crisps or a little chocolate, a little pick-me-up, and it just doesn't need to be like that. A meal prep does not have to be like 10 meals. You could just do a big chili. You could do a bunch of jacket potatoes like in the air fryer or in the oven, and then keep them in foil in the fridge, and then they're ready to go. Or you could do like a big curry, something like that. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it's definitely so key to have some sort of meal prep. Even if you just chop up a big salad and put the salad in the fridge, or do a bunch of rice, like you know you've got something to hand. 100%, if I don't meal prep, those are the weeks that I go off track. So if you can meal prep, doesn't have to be like really complicated, but definitely try and incorporate that into your life. So let's talk about planning. Planning is definitely key. Plan your meals, plan what ingredients you're gonna buy, you know, plan what meal prep you're gonna meal prep if you are gonna do any. You just need to be planning everything, because the weeks that I don't plan, the weeks that I don't write down the meals that I'm having for dinners, honestly, everything goes out the window. You just can't be bothered. You don't know what to cook. You haven't got the ingredients. It is all about planning for sure. So let's talk sleep and water. I know it sounds really boring. Everyone says it, but I've got to mention it. If you are not getting a good night's sleep every night, then you are just not going to be motivated the next day. You're tired, you're more hungry, you want to have like the sugary snacks to keep you going through the day, have too much coffees, more coffees than what you'd like. It is so important to try and be in a good sleep routine. So for me personally, I definitely have at least 7 hours sleep a night. If I have less, I honestly feel so bad the next day. And with water, well, this is actually like got squash in it, but try and drink at least like a litre and a half of water every single day. If you struggle like me, sometimes I just prefer to have some like sugar-free squash, something like that. It just makes it so much better. Or if you don't want to have like normal water, you could put some BCAAs in there, which is usually like a flavoured, and it just flavours the water basically. So yeah, just try and get the water in, try and get more sleep, and you just definitely feel better the next day. You know, you're more motivated, you're more happy, you've got more energy, and in turn, you know, you're not going to be reaching for all the sugary snacks to keep you going throughout the day. So let's talk habits, discipline, and staying consistent. Of course, consistency is key. If you are going to do all of these steps and you're going to give up after a week, you are not going to see any changes. You have to stay consistent, and I'm not saying that every day needs to be perfect. I'm really not. Me personally, I will have usually one evening off a week. It could be a Thursday, it could be a Saturday, whatever evening that may be. And that night I go out for a meal, I have drinks, maybe some Prosecco, a couple of cocktails, and that is me, I'm good. I look forward to it because it's only once a week. Don't get me wrong, not every week is perfect, and sometimes things come up and that happens twice a week, but on an ideal week, once a week I have an evening off, or maybe an afternoon off if you've got plans in the afternoon. You can still lose weight like that. It's just about balance and finding the right balance for you. Now, if you are someone that doesn't care about going out for meals, you don't drink alcohol, then great, just do what works for you. But for me personally, I need that one night off a week that I can just do what I want, eat and drink what I want, and then I'll just get straight back to it the next day. That is just how I have balance, and I'm still losing weight. Maybe not every week, some weeks I might maintain, but I'm still losing weight, and this really does work for me. Just find the balance, find something that works for you. You don't have to be 100% crazy healthy. No takeaways ever again. Like, that just doesn't need to be the case. You can still have what you like and lose weight. So let's talk workouts. So for me personally, I follow the Evolve You app. Not sponsored or anything, I've just been following this app for years, actually, kind of on and off for years. There is so many workout plans on there. There is definitely something for everyone. I've just started a new guide. It's called Strong Home, and in the guide is it's like a dumbbell only guide. So I've got like a home gym in my house. I got a treadmill, barbell, a bench, weights, dumbbells. So this is perfect for me. I weight train 3 days a week, and then the 4th day a week I try and do a bit of cardio, like running on the treadmill or whatever it may be. But basically 4 workouts a week is what I aim for, and that's like a perfect week for me. Now, if 3 workouts a week is all I can manage, that is fine. I'm happy with that. Like, we need to normalise working out 3 days a week is still fine. You can see results. You are still moving your body. You don't need to work out 5-6 times a week like all these like big fitness influencers are to see results. You can definitely see results by, you know, working out 3 days a week, but just find something that works for you. Is it walking? Like today I took my dogs on a long 45-minute walk, and I've just been doing some cleaning around the house. I didn't really feel like doing a full-on big weight training workout, so that is what I've did. And I've moved my body today, so it's fine. I'm happy with that. But tomorrow I'll do an upper body workout in the gym. So yeah, that is just, some days I don't really fancy it and I'll just do something else, but just find something that works for you. It could be swimming, going to the gym, doing classes at the gym, just anything, but just find a routine that's realistic, nothing crazy, and something that you can actually stick to. So I think that is everything for this video. If you've got any questions or anything like that, leave it in the comments. I'm definitely going to be doing more like what I eat in a day videos and things like that, so make sure you like this video, subscribe for more. I upload every Monday and Thursday, but I am just going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.